Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is about to begin. And this afternoon, as we get set for the final 5 rounds, you're looking at the goal. You're looking at that place we are chasing, that Montana Silversmith circle of gold, to signify a world champion. These ladies, 15 of them, they've earned the right to be here to chase it all. Breakaway roping, it is the fastest growing part of professional rodeo. It is brought together by amazing ladies that had the courage, the stamina, the perseverance, and the belief that what they were bringing was something we all wanted to be a part of. And I think they're exactly right. Today we'll crown a world champion, a new member of that circle of gold. And right here, this afternoon, we have an opportunity to meet some ladies that have been a part of the race, a part of the tradition, a part of the building for this very event. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we talk about great champions to the world of breakaway roping, one of the first names that comes to mind is a lady you've already heard from today, but a lady that has filled a room in Abilene, Texas of buckles and saddles, and a lady that had the belief in this very event. She not only had the belief, but she had the courage to step forward and make it work. We call her several things. She says she's boss lady. We call her LD, but there's only one, a 2-time breakaway world champion. Say hello to the one and only Larry D. Guy.
This lady is made of gold buckles. In fact, she holds a lot of them. She is the wild child, and she has gathered fans across the world. She is somebody that everybody wants to meet. She will keep you on the edge of your seat. She has set arena records across the country. In fact, she is a 3-time world champion breakaway roper from Stephenville, Texas. She's bad to the bone, J.J. Hampton.
Two amazing ladies, and they're joined by a third. This afternoon, we talk about a lady from Fowler, Colorado. She has accomplished so many things from growing up in a ranching background, a ranching family. She has grown up to become a mother, a wife, and continues today to take an interest in the family ranch. But along the way, this lady too has hit the trail. She's earned the right to be standing shoulder to shoulder today because she enjoys 3 times the breakaway championship of the world. Say hello and a welcome to Miss Erin Johnson. Three amazing ladies who have earned the right to stand on the stage today. Before it's all done, we'll add a 4th member to that gold buckle crowd. What do you say, Las Vegas? How about a hand for 3 great champions?
You know, folks, as Americans, we share a lot of great freedoms. But one of the greatest freedoms that we share is the freedom of prayer. They may take prayer out of school and a lot of public places, but I'm mighty proud to tell you that we're not taking it out of the rodeo arena. Let us pray. Dear Lord, as we come to you today, we just pause mindful. Thank you for all the blessings that you have bestowed upon us. Lord, as we gather here today and watch these cowgirls, we just ask that you watch over each one of these contestants. Watch over the livestock that they compete on. Lord, we just thank you for this opportunity to gather here in friendship and watch the talent. Lord, we ask that you be with those men and women in nations abroad that fight for our freedoms that we share as Americans. We ask that you bring them home safe and soon. Lord, we pray for our first responders. We ask that you ride in that passenger seat with them, bring them home safe to their families. But most off, I want to thank you for the greatest gift of all, your son, Jesus Christ. His name I pray, amen.
Amen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon, we gather together as friends, family, and Americans. We do that because we enjoy that right that has been given to us. And today we welcome the symbol of that very right. Oh, glory we talk about. The red, white, and blue. That word freedom that indeed stands tall. That word that we sometimes take for granted, we don't as a cowboy. But today we recognize that makes us the one, the only, the United States of America. And today, we invite you to open your hearts, your voices, become the choir, the greatest song the world's ever known. Vocal accompaniment brought to us by former Miss Rodeo Canada with beauty and talent, Miss Alicia Erickson, and this, our national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ah, beautiful job, Alicia Erickson, and a great job from the former Miss Rodeo Nevada, Kaylee Jissick, carries our banner of freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, what an afternoon. We hope you're ready. And as we do so, what do you say? Let's meet the top 15 of this year's regular national finals. Breakaway roping presented by Teton Ridge. The first lady you'll watch today, she comes here in the number 15 position. She comes here as the Resistol Rookie of the Year. She makes her home in Iowa, Louisiana this yesterday. Put more than $8,000 in the regulars. Say hello to welcome Miss Josie Connor.
The next cowgirl back, number 14, it is her first appearance to the Wrangler National Finals of Breakaway roping. She's been a year-end champion of the Badlands circuit. Yesterday, we watched her win round 2 and round 3. She won over a tune of $11,000 from Miller, South Dakota. This is Samantha Fulton.
From South Dakota to the great state of Montana. Another first-time qualifier here. A Mountain States Montana Circuit Finals average champion, and yesterday, this lady put more than $6,400 gathered up. Say hello and a welcome to Katie Williams.
Well, I said she was the wild one from Stephenville, Texas, with 17 world titles and 1 national title. She is a realtor, she's a mom, she's a friend, and I tell you what, she's a fun one to watch. Stephenville, Texas, she's bad to the bone, J.J. Hampton.
It's a shame she doesn't have a good time, all right, as we do it. We're going to move from Texas to Kansas to a beautiful lady who makes her first trip right here. Council Grove, Kansas. Raised again to the family ranch and feedlot operation yesterday. She added $4,800 to the cause. Say hello and welcome right here to Miss Bo Peterson.
Well, back number 10 brings us a second-time qualifier to the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway roping with wins in Rapid City. In 2021, she finished the season in the number 8 position. Kingston, Oklahoma won the 4th round yesterday with a 2 flat. This is Cheyenne Guillory by way of Louisiana.
Yesterday, this young lady made her first trip right here. She makes her home in Spearfish, South Dakota. Did some great things this year, set an arena record in Kennewick, Washington. And yesterday, she captured the win in round number 5. She put more than $9,400 into the Wranglers yesterday. Hello and welcome to Team Ricky. This is Ricky and Gesser.
Well, the next cowgirl with back number 8 in her second appearance to the Wrangler National Finals, a breakaway roping yesterday, had a stellar day and hangs in that average in a nice position. She placed in 3 go-arounds, and she won over $25,000 a year ago at the National Finals from Volberg, Montana. She's got fans. Joey Williams.
Back to Texas. Back to a lady, a second-generation roper. What a year she had. Got the money in Puyallup, Washington. And yesterday, this lady came firing, and to do it, she won more than $6,800. Sets up for today, Miss Jordy Edens.
Now, we go to the next cowgirl that has been a standout originally from Canada. She has won Salinas for the second time. She's a reserve world champion. Yesterday, she won placed in 4 out of the 5 rounds and sets in the number 1 position in the average. Now from Stephenville, Texas, Shelby Beaujolais.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to meet a lady right now. The only word to say is cowgirl. She's a great barrel racer. She has, of course, twice earned her way to the Wrangler National Finals. She has twice earned her way here to the Wrangler National Finals breakaway roping. She is a graduate of the great University of Texas A&M. And today, well, she's going to have her hammer cocked for all 5 rounds. Say hello and welcome to Taylor Henchy.
Well, the next cowgirl a year ago won second the average at the National Finals of breakaway roping, and this is now her second appearance. She's got an amazing horse that they call Monster, and she showed that she's glad to have him back. From Alva, Oklahoma, back number 4, Taylor Munsell.
Well, the lady we've talked about, and deservedly so. She has 9 gold buckles, but along the way, this lady has done more than buckles. She's produced clinics. She's the one who had the dream, the idea, and part of the perseverance that all this would take place. She's helped make that happen. She comes in here with, yesterday, more than $5,600 in winnings. Say hello to the one and only Larry Diga.
You met her a while ago as a 3-time world champion. This year, Rodeo Houston, she won over $53,000. Her third appearance to the National Finals Breakaway roping from Fowler, Colorado, the number 2 cowgirl coming in, Erin Johnson.
And the lady with the number 1 back number. She's earned it. She earned it in places like San Antonio from the first breakaway, and there's your there's your champion. She is the lady that yesterday added $4,800 to an already unbelievable excess of $100,000 on the year. The number 1 breakaway roper in the world as we start the day, Martha Angeloni.
Well, that is the top 15 in the world that we will watch compete on this arena floor. Yesterday, a well of the day. We've already paid out a huge amount of money, but let's go to the big screen and see what we watched yesterday at the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway roping. Well, it is day number 2, and I'm going to ask you, Las Vegas, are you ready for the Wrangler National Finals of Breakaway Roping presented by Teton Ridge? Let's bring on the banner of Teton Ridge, our presenting sponsor of the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway Roping.
And of course, as it should be, proudly flying the banner of the Women's Professional Rodeo Association, the WPRA, the folks who helped make it all happen right here this afternoon. Well, as we set the stage for rounds 6 through 10, the culmination that'll find us a gold buckle at the end. And TC, it's going to get quick, as it should.
Well, it is that. Let's take you back to a year ago, the round number 6. Kelsey Domer was a 2 flat last year in this round of competition. This lady proved that she is super talented. Won round number 6, and she split that win with another cowgirl that took home a world championship. As we have an opportunity to watch that run back again, there's one thing about that world champion tie-down roper and all-around titleist. Let's watch right here. It's underway, the breakaway roping, and Taylor Hanchy in her first run here today.
All right, Taylor came to the party. Well, didn't have all the days she wanted yesterday, but today sets the pace right here as, a little tough luck going to be in no time for Taylor, but it'll make her tough comes round 7 through 10. All right, as we'll go down to Taylor Munsell. She had a whack of a day yesterday out of Oklahoma's where she calls home. She won $9,000 plus. And as she does so, won first round yesterday with a 2.3. Taylor says, let's ride. Yeah. Folks, get them started. Everybody got your hat on. How about a 2.1?
So that is going to give her 11 and 9 on 5 head. And let's go to the cowgirl that is the king of winning average titles. In fact, right now she comes in the number 3 position in the average. I'm talking about Larry D. Guy, Abilene, Texas. She's on that amazing horse, Rex. She rode this horse at over all the rodeos except for 4 last year. A great horse trainer herself, but this horse come from Jade Connor. She always rides good horses, That's how you gather up gold buckles and titles. Let's watch her here. LD in the house. How about 2.8 for Boss Lady here today? That's going to give her a total of a 27-1 on 6 head, and she is now going to take the lead. Coming into today, Mike, only 5 ladies remain flawless in that average.
As we do it, LD now moves top of the leaderboard. We talk about the average, but here's another lady that has 5 caught coming to this party. Erin Johnson, we've talked about her, the 3-time champ of the world. Fowler, Colorado. A great Palomino horse she rides called Chico. This lady back in the corner. Now, yesterday, put together 4 great runs, a broken barrier, but how about this? Round 6, she starts them off with a 2.4. That is going to move Erin well into that number 1 position now in the average at 25.8 on 6 head. And this, the race is on.
Well, the race is on for Gold Buckle, and here's the lady, Martha Angeloni, Stephenville, Texas, the number 1 back number getting ready to go. Grew up in Virginia, and now her and her sister making the marks on the world. Her sister won a world title in Waco, Texas this year at the WPRA World Finals. And Martha has her sights on one right here. Jesse James, the amazing horse that she's aboard. Oh, she sends this one out via email and not getting connected. Going to be a no time. So, folks, don't let her leave here without a little something. She's going to be dangerous in the next few rounds of competition. You look out. We're going to set an arena record, and also that Betty Gail Cooper $1,000 bonus.
Somebody's going to get it. All right. This young lady would like to have it. Iowa, Louisiana, you've heard us talk about her, Josie Connor. This young lady, the Resistol Rookie of the Year, the Dutch, the horse she rides. He was in the 3rd Horse of the Year voting this year. This is a lady that took the last day to Cumberland, Maryland to win 2 rodeos to earn her way here to the National Finals Breakaway. Josie, she has grown up literally in the rodeo arena. Her dad, Jade, helped put her together as we do it. How about this? Oh, no. Oh. We talked about that fast time. Josie was coming for it. A 1.8, but a broken barrier is going to make it 11.8. Come on, folks, tell her a little something. She's going to be back chasing 7 through 10.
Well, remind you, be sure to tell your family and friends we're broadcasting live on the Wrangler Network. As we go to the cowgirl that won 2 go-rounds yesterday, Samantha Fulton put over $11,000 in her pockets, round 2 and round 3. The champion of San Antonio Sisters, Oregon, Burke, South Dakota. This amazing horse that she's aboard, Sambo. And this one is going to slip away from the lady. You're going to see some girls that are going to take some chances. If they're out of that average completely, they're going to go for the gusto.
Oh, it'll get tougher and tougher as they'll chase that barrier a little bit. They know what they've got to do. And here's a lady that, well, Katie Williams, first-time qualifier from Montana, almost $6,500 yesterday. She had a great year. Got the money in Deadwood, South Dakota at the days of 76. On Liberty Hill, Texas, and right here, slides back in the corner of that box in. Let's do it. Katie. Yeah, takes her one more swing. Smart thing to do because this lady is in that average, and as we do it, total up Katie with a 3-4 here in round number 6 today.
And that is going to secure her lead in that average at a total of an 18-1 on 6 head. Talking about ladies out of the average and a gold round on her mind, it is J.J. Hampton, Stephenville, Texas. Are y'all ready to see this lady be bad to the bone here today? She's got that amazing horse, a Millie. that she rides. There is one speed that this cowgirl knows, and it's fast. I talked about arena records that she has set across the country. Look at this. Oh, no. That calf is going to slide through it here, and we are going to be a no time. She'll be back round number 7. I'm going to say go ahead and put her name on it because she is going to take a title. She don't venture away from that at all.
She'll have her hammer cocked. All right, to Bo Peterson, a first-time qualifier as we make it right here. Bo had a great day yesterday. She placed in 3 rounds, won about $4,800. Horse is Missy. She slides back to the corner on. Bo. How about a 2.9? Nice, smooth run. Puts her now with 5 caught. That could come into play to that average. Lots more to run at. So she has 5 set.
Well, it pays 8 monies in the average, and there was only 5 girls coming in that were in the average into the competition. So this lady's got a shot at it. Giant Guillory, Kingston, Oklahoma. She's got 4 down at 11-4. Yesterday, round number 4, she was a 2 flat to win that round. Can she do that again? The rounds pay over $5,000 in the pockets of those Wrangler jeans. Hey, looky here. She said, I'll take that 2.5 on the run, 2 and 5. That is going to give her a total of a 13 and 9 on 5. That's 5th in the average and number 3 in the goal round as we watch it on the WPRA replay screen here today.
That lady's in there with that 2 flat for that fast time right now. There's a pair of them. Let's go right now to Spearfish, South Dakota. Ricky and Gesser. She won round 5 yesterday. And as Ricky settles in, first time qualifier here, Rolo's that great horse. She backs to the corner. Colorado was good to this lady. She won Greeley, Colorado. Split the win earlier in San Juan Capistrano. And gathers up Ricky. She'll be a student at Tarleton State University in Stephenville. Sets them in. Team in. Gesser's here. Oh! She came to be quick. That is going to take her, well, momentarily at least out of that average. But it'll give her the share. Come on, Team Ricky. There's your lady. Yeah.
Okay, we know she's got fans. Joey Williams, Volberg, Montana. Here's the lady that remains in that average. The mother of Landon Carson and daughter Shay to cheer her on to the winner's circle. Will it be an average title that she's after as it go arounds and see where the cards fall? Joey Williams, Volberg, Montana lady. Yo, yes.
Oh.
Hey, it's Las Vegas. Let it lay, make it pay. How about a 3.5 on the run? That's going to give her a 34-1, and she is now the 5th or 4th person to get to 6 down. She is sitting in the number 4 position.
All right, not worried about the average right here. Jordy Eden's Gatesville, Texas. She got 3 gathered up yesterday, and it earned her about $6,800. Jordy slides in here, of course, Merodeo and family. Her dad, Tommy, a Wrangler National Finals qualifier. The horse is Judy. Comes in a hurry. Oh, no. Would have been a 2 flat. It's going to be a 12 with a broken barrier, but when they're out of that average, it's going to put the ladies chasing that barrier a little bit. And they'll tell you, if I'm not breaking a few, I'm probably not winning.
Well, yesterday, this lady had a stellar day. In fact, she won over $16,000. We're talking about Shelby Beaujolais, the cowgirl getting ready to go. She is the number 1 cowgirl in the average coming in to round number 6 of competition. She is 12-4 on a 5 head. The Rookie of the Year in 2020. She's got that amazing horse that won the Neutrino Horse of the Year in 2021, Anna. How do you play your cards when you're in Las Vegas? Do you go after a go-around that pays $5,000 and see where you hit in the average? Or do you go after the average that pays $13,000, over $52,000 in that average payout? Oh no, it is over the top of the tailhead, not a clean bell collar catch. It is going to be a no time, and the plot thickens here today. Folks, don't let her leave here without a little something. That is amazing. Cowgirl jumped up in the world standings into the number 2 position after those first 5 rounds. Well, that's going to put the curtain down on round number 6 of competition.
It will indeed, and as we do so, opened up some air right here to that average race, and at the same time put some ladies in the chase itself. So we fly the banners right here this afternoon for our winning round. As we do it, well, it is the banners, of course, of Teton Ridge and that of the Cowgirl Hall of Fame, round number 6 of today's chase.
Hey, and there's the lady, the storybook story from Alva, Oklahoma, Taylor Munsell. I talked about this lady and that amazing horse and how it changes careers. Come on, Las Vegas, it's a victory lap. Make it feel like one. The Cowgirl that split a second in the second round, won the first round yesterday and the first round of competition today. Man, she's got to be excited about that. She won over $9,000 yesterday, and she's going to add another 5 to it. Joining us on the arena floor, the CEO of the PRCA, Tom Glaus.
And, of course, the president of the WPRA, Miss Jimmy Monroe, to present the buckle, the Justin Boot certificate. And at the same time, congratulations to that great lady of Alva. And right here on the Wrangler Network, our friend Jordan Hollabaugh to interview our winner.
Hi to the camera. So, my blood's pumping. I don't know if your blood's pumping. What's going through your head right now?
Oh, man, I'm just super blessed for that horse. I just knew the way he worked yesterday was going to be another day like that, and I figured if I won the first round yesterday, I might as well do it again today. So.
Well, I mean, I love talking to you, first off. So you're just cutting the neck. Like, you're coming for blood, coming for the heat. What's your game plan the rest of the day?
Keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going at the barrier and going out every round like it's a one-header, so I'm going to keep doing that. It's been working.
So let's talk a little bit about your help behind the scenes. Do you pay your help, or how does that all work?
I just get to deal with my great personality, and that's pay enough.
I like it. Taylor Munsell, your 6 go-round winner. Congratulations.
Oh, great personality and a fun cowgirl. She is your champion of round number 6 competition as we go to our great partners that make it happen.
Just some of the great partners who helped make it happen right here at the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway Roping. And, of course, as we get set set for round number 7. Well, we welcome in our partners and the banners that represent them here this afternoon. Proudly, as we do so, our friends at Purina, and proudly the banner of the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, one of our partners here today.
Well, we are Pro Rodeo, and we get set for round number 7 of competition. And you look on the list, there are 4 ladies that are still alive in that average. But let's talk about last year in this round of competition. It was Martha Angeloni at a 1.8. And that run that we watch, that is actually Kelsey Domer there. And round number 7, let's see where we can put them now.
As we do it, what better way to start it than the boss lady? Larry D. Guy slides into the corner. Larry D. comes to the party right here. Well, she has 6 caught. She is very much a part of that average of the lady that wins averages. She's 27-1 on 6 head. Larry D. slides them back into that corner. 2-8 in the previous round. And as she gets them set, boss lady takes that, yeah. Things that made her smart, it's things like that. Waited, took the extra swing, made it work right there. There he goes, 3.3 right here to move her. 7 captured, puts her 30.4 on 7 head.
Well, when you look down and see this next cowgirl to come and that amazing yellow horse that she rides, Chico, the 13-year-old Gildan, we back in the box, and I'm talking about Aaron Johnson, Fowler, Colorado, the 3-time qualifier, 3 world titles to her name, and a champion rodeo Houston Mountain State Circuit Finals. Sends it out. The veteran ladies know how to play the game. 2.3 on the run. That is going to give her a total of a 28-1 on 7 head, and she is now number 1 in the average.
Nice run from the 3-time world champ. All right, the lady who wants to become this year's world champion, Stephenville, Texas, originally from Virginia, Martha Angeloni, slides to the back. What a year this lady had. Great wins like places like Reno, yeah, San Antonio. She put 1s in them. Martha, yes, sir. How do you do that? How about a 2.2? For the lady from Stephenville, puts her number 1 here in go-round number 7.
We said it was going to happen. As we go to Josie Connor, Iowa, Louisiana, it is go-rounds that she is looking at here. There's a cowgirl that, well, back during Hurricane Laura a few years ago, it destroyed their house. They went and stayed at Larry D. Guy's house in Abilene, Texas. That's when I believe this cowgirl's career just succeeded to the top. Resistol Rookie of the Year. 2.3, but another broken barrier here today at a 12-3. She is 34-5 on 6 head. Right now, she sits in the number 3 spot in the average.
That's that barrier we talk about, and the ladies out there kind of shoving the gas just a little bit, and can understand why. More than $5,000 up for grabs at every go-around, and this lady wants her share. She got 2 of them yesterday. Had a 2 flat in round 2, a 2-1 in round 3. Samantha Fulton, Miller, South Dakota. First-time qualifier here, but she is making it count. Samantha. Oh, the calf really ran hard, had a little duck and dive to him, and Samantha trying to make it work. Does not fit here this afternoon. But again, it'll make this lady a little deadly coming the next 3 rounds.
Helena, Montana's Katie Williams. Her and her husband both qualified to the Montana Circuit Finals. College National finalist on 2 occasions in the Breakaway roping. Drop it like it's hot as the horse that she rides, she calls Scandal. She is 18-1 on 6 and one of those 4 ladies that remains alive in that average. You bet. She keeps clicking down on it at a 3.2 on the run. That's going to give her a total of a 21-3 on 7 head, and she is now in the lead of the aggregate.
She has come to rope. Folks, the next lady, we can talk about titles. We can talk about things she's won because she's done that. She's done it to the tune of 18 gold buckles. But the biggest thing she does, she has the most infectious smile you can find anywhere. She loves what she does, and that's swinging that rope. She is a realtor, a cowgirl, a mom. And her husband hauled that horse, Millie, all the way to Hermiston, Oregon, and back to help her, J.J. Hampton. J.J., tough luck, going to be in no time, but that smile I talk about, that lady's always got it. And she's always ready to try on the next trip. Watch her come around number 8.
Bo Peterson, Council Grove, Kansas. Her first qualification here. She's been to the College National Finals, but it was in the goat time. She was a goat time champion. But she shows here, Breakaway is now her game at a 3.4 on the run. That is going to give her a total 27-4 on 6 head, and she's number 4 in the average, 5th in the goal round.
Stacking up. All right, to Kingston, Oklahoma. Now originally from Louisiana. Cheyenne Guillory checks in. This, the great horse Hawk, 8-year-old gelding. Watch this horse, when he hits the corner, he's rock steady. This lady won Rapid City, won Wolf Point, Montana. Right here, yes, sir. A 2.5 for Cheyenne. It's a pair of those this morning, and that puts Cheyenne well at 16-4, 4th position in the average. She's got 7 caught.
Oh, take a look. There is a horse change here for the lady, Ricky Engesser, Team Ricky. It is the yellow shirt gang is cheering this lady on. This is her 6-year-old Copper that she's riding. She won Greeley, Colorado at this horse's very first major rodeo. Let's watch her here today. We're ready for her to win another round. Yes. 3 flat on the run. You talk about a solid 6-year-old horse right there. How about a total of 11 flat on a 4 head? But right now she's placing 4th in the goal round. That's worth right now $2,400.
This lady's going to chase part of that. Joy Williams placed in 3 rounds yesterday. How about this? As we do it, a 3 flat for Joey. That lady has come solid to rope right here. All right, yes, sir.
So we go to Jordy Edens of Gatesville, Texas. Plus 10 on the last one. No 10 on the last one. Okay.
Folks, Joey, what you just watched was a 1.9. It just took over the fastest run of the event.
So that is now going to take us to Jordan Eden's Gatesville, Texas lady. Oh, Team Joey is excited here. They have just changed the fast time of a 1.9. Oh, but look out. 2 flat, but a broken barrier. And that's going to be a 12 flat for Jordy. 31-9 on 5. She is now 8th in the average and 9th in the goal round. You know, talking about the 1.9, that Betty Gill Cooper Award right now, that is what it is. That's Joey Williams.
Just moved in there with her hands on the edge, but this lady I'd watch. Shelby Mosley, what a day she had yesterday. Slides them in here. Shelby, back in the corner now. Tough luck in round 6. So this will kind of get this lady, again, her hammer cocked. Former reserve champ of the world. Shelby. Reach, how about this? A 2.3. Get Shelby back in the going here this afternoon. That. Well, we'll move her at 14.7 in the average in 5th position right now.
Okay, I'm ready for the Texas A&M Aggie to strike. Carmine, Texas, Taylor Hangy, it is time for her to get her a check. She is after a go-around. Amazing horsepower. She has a pair of them that she brought Pam and Catman. She said she likes to ride those veteran horses. A lady that's qualified to the Wrangler National Finals twice in the barrel racing event. Now her second appearance to the Wrangler National Finals breakaway roping. Carmine, Texas, former Rookie of the Year, college national finalist and a graduate of Texas A&M University. Trying to get that cap to look right out the front of that preferred shoe. There we are. 2.8. 2.8, that is right now sitting 6th.
All right, that's money at least right now, but watch this lady. She has been red hot. She won round number 6. Taylor Munsell, she was 2-1 there. Oh, yesterday she placed in 3 rounds. She won more than $9,000. She makes her home in Alva, Oklahoma. Rides that great horse monster. This, the horse she gave a whopping $200 for. Here we go. Oh! And let me tell you, she was reaching. It just did not slide down and over the nose. Going to be a no time for the lady here this afternoon.
That's going to bring the curtain down on round number 7 as we bring on the banner of Teton Ridge. Our Victory Lab sponsor, Teton Ridge. Our presenting sponsors, you take a look at it on the board. Joey Williams has a 1.9. We're going to pick her up down on the far end of the arena. You see those red banners flying. I'm glad to see this lady make a victory lap here in Las Vegas.
How about you, Montana? Joey Williams, what a run, a 1.9. It also puts that as the fastest run of the event right now. That lady could claim that Betty Gill Cooper Fast Time Award. She has got a solid run headed her way as she makes her way back to an award presentation.
Well, you know, the Betty Gill Cooper Award presented by the Cowgirl Hall of Fame is a bracelet and a $1,000 bonus to go along with that. So we are going to have the CEO of the PRCA, Tom Glaus, joined by the WPRA president, Jimmy Monroe, as they present her with her first go-around win, and that took place here in round number 7 of competition.
And as we do it, the pretty lady, Jordan Hollibaugh, she'll be there for the Wrangler Network to take the interview.
I'm here with Joey Williams, the 7th go-around winner. We had a little running joke in the back. You said, I'm coming for you. So I'm glad you're finally here. What's it feel like back there? You know, you got one down the first one, you roped the second one. What's it feel like?
You know, it's just exciting to be here, and we're so thankful to be here. But yeah, it's a fast-paced environment back there, and we're just got to recover from one round and just go right to the next.
Well, and it's fast and fierce, but you've been coming for it. So tell me, your horse won Horse of the Year. We're going to talk to you about that a little bit later, but tell me what it's like when you back in the box with that kind of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, she's 100% every time. I was a little behind on the start on my first one, but it wasn't her fault, and so we went back and regrouped, and we were on point for this one.
You were, and you have one of the biggest cheering sections over there, all the red banners, Montana, so great job. Joey Williams, your 7th go-round winner.
Thank you.
Oh, what amazing cowgirl that she is. Joey Williams is going to win round number 7 of competition. And now we get things set to go and meet some more of those great sponsors.
Well, as we get set this afternoon for round number 8. We do it right here, the chase for that gold buckle. And what can we do it better than our friends at Community Coffee? They, of course, make it right here. They want to be one thing, and that is the #1 coffee company in the USA. The WPRA, the Women's Professional Rodeo Association, that, of course, part of our sanctioning body here this afternoon.
Well, round number 8 of competition, we're going to take you back a year ago here to Las Vegas. It was a 1.8, and Joey Williams won that title last year in round number 8 of competition. You just watched her do that here in this last round at a 1.9. Wouldn't it be nice to see her do that in round number 8 with a 1.8 and duplicate last year? As we get set for round 8, we're going to start it off with the cowgirl, the #1 lady.
She is indeed. Miss Martha Angeloni slides in. #1 in the world, 3-time qualifier here. She now makes her home in Stephenville, Texas. This lady, she's owned and ridden some great horses. That's Jessie James. Yeah. Wow. How about a 1.8? Come on, Las Vegas. What a run. Now tightens up that fast run.
Boy, I tell you what, they're going to make it tough. Come on, where's the Martha Angeloni fans? They got their bobbleheads over across the way. Highway, Louisiana's Josie Connor, the cowgirl. It's time to get her one of those go-around buckles. 2.5 on the run, 2 and 5. That is going to give her a total of a 37 flat on 7 head. She's going to lead now the average, but there's just a few ladies that have that 7 runs already under their belt looking for 8.
They are indeed. And of course, the lady that checks in, Samantha Fulton right here. Samantha Miller, South Dakota. Get set. The year-end Badlands Circuit champion takes a shot. Yes, sir. Ha ha, it's getting tougher. A 1.9. Gonna go for Samantha, and with that, well, that puts her with a 9 flat on 4 head right here.
Well, that 1.9 is setting second. But there was only 4 cowgirls that have a 7 head down coming into round number 8 of competition, and this lady is one of them. Talking about Katie Williams, the mother of 2, gets ready to back in the box. She's 21-3 on a 7 head. She could be the first lady to put 8 on the board. She won the Lubbock, Texas Rodeo, Deadwood, South Dakota College National finalist. Yes, it's going to fit. How about a 3.1? And she's the first to have 8 on the board at a 24-4 on 8 head. She's in the lead of the average.
And important, it pays more than $13,000. But with this lady, we're not talking about average. And you wonder, when's she going to strike? I'm going to say now. J.J. Hampton, Stephenville, Texas. The lady that is bad to the bone. J.J. sets him up. This lady with 18 gold buckles has done it all. From breakaway to team roping to tie down. Says do it, J.J. That's what we needed to get her ready, warmed up. A 3.1 for J.J. Puts her 4th in the goal round right here. There's that Hampton smile. Oh, shake the computer. How about a 2.4? That's a lot better, isn't it, J.J.? Yeah.
So let's go now to Bo Peterson from Council Grove, Kansas. That's the cowgirl getting ready to go. The winner at Caldwell, the winner at Bowie. Can she rattle the cage faster than a 1.8? That Betty Gill Cooper Award bonus money. 2.3 on the run, 2 and 3. That is now 3rd in the goal round. But listen to this. She is going to be 29-7 on 7 head. She is now number 2 in the aggregate.
Oh, that average, that totals. Makes it work. This Lynn Cheyenne Guillory now lives in Oklahoma, originally Louisiana. This lady trained by her dad, a guy that, well, she lost, but he had 2 wishes to see her do well at this. Graduate from college, she's done them both. And she's done it on a great horse called Hawk. She won Rapid City this year. Cox, the Hammer, and Cheyenne. 2 solid, now 3 solid runs today. How about a 2 flat for the lady? 2 flat puts her at number 3 in the goal round, and it puts Cheyenne now in the 2nd position in the average with a whole lot of money.
You know, it's a tough round when a 2 flat is just winning 3rd. Let's go to Ricky Engesser, Spearfish, South Dakota. Team Ricky is ready. College National finalist. Here's an all-star basketball and volleyball player. How about 2.2 on the run, 2 and 2. That is now 4th in the goal round. She is a 13-2 on 5.
Ah, nice run. That was a horse change that's worked right there. All right, as we go to the lady that won the previous round with a 1.9, Joey Williams. Slides back in the corner of Holbrook, Montana. Where are you, Montana? All right. Sets them in. She won $25,000 here last year. Trying to outrun that. I think she's got a shot. Joey sends it. How about a 2.6? Go with stellar runs. Puts her 8th in the round, but it puts her number 2 in the average right here. And that's 38-6 on 8 head.
Well, she is only one of 2 so far that have caught 8 as you look at that overall standing, brought to you by Purina as we go to Jordan Eden's Gatesville, Texas. Judy, the horse that she is aboard, a gold medalist, Oakley, Utah. But it was Puyallup that made the stories of all stories. Secured her trip to her very first Wrangler National Finals of Breakaway roping. She was the top money winner over Cowboy Christmas in the 4th of July. She won over $15,000. You know, there were over 370 rodeos that had breakaway roping this year. And a 2.1 on the run. That is going to give her a total of a 34 flat on a 6 head. But that 2.1 is right now 4th in the go round.
And that's money. All right, this lady has been steady gathering the money. Shelby Bosajoli as the lady gets set. Beaujolais team slides in. This lady won Salinas this last year. That's an amazing win, but it really is when you figure that she has won it twice. Won the rodeo in Burwell, was 1-9 in Gladewater to get the money there. And Shelby had an amazing day yesterday, winning about $16,000. Said she came in here this year relaxed and simply ready to rope. Has done that. Gonna be a no time for Shelby here this afternoon. Come on, folks, help the lady out right here. She's gonna be back to run at him twice more.
Boy, I hope we can change the karma in the room for this cowgirl right here. Taylor Hanchey, Carmine, Texas. We need to get a little fan power behind her. Come on, let's clap her hands a little bit. Taylor Hanchey, Carmine, Texas. Put your hands together at the beat of the music. I want to see her make your hands clap. Studying that calf in that corner. When you're looking at a 1.8, it's all got to happen right. Brad Narducci on the tunes. He's got us jamming here in Las Vegas. Yes, that's the girl. 2.2 on the run, 2 and 2. You talk about tough. 2.2 is winning 5th right now.
That is way more than tough right there. All right, as we talk about tough, well, this lady's set. Set to go, Taylor Munsell, Alva, Oklahoma. She won almost 10,000 yesterday. Rides that great horse, Monster. And slides in here. Was 2-1 to win round 1, or round 7 today. Right here, tough luck last round, so she'll be firing back. Taylor, quick shot, yes, sir. How about she matches that first round today with a 2.1? That is going to move her into 4th position here in the go-around and keeps Taylor alive in that race for the average. It pays 8 places.
Well, and right now she's sitting 8 with a 14 flat on 6. But this lady right here has already got 7 down in the books. I'm talking about the legend Larry D. Guy, Abilene, Texas. We call her the original, and she is. With shoulder injury in April in California. In fact, after the Wrangler National Finals of Breakaway roping, she's going to have shoulder surgery. And you better look out. You give her a new shoulder, girls, you are in trouble. She knows how to win. That's the reason she has those 9 world titles. Just like that. That's what you call a businesswoman right there. 3.4 on the run. That's going to give her a total of a 33 and 8 on 8. And there's only 3 cowgirls to catch 8. Right now, she's sitting second.
One of them, and she showed you right there why she is the average queen. Right there, took some time, an extra swing, gathered up that calf and made it work. But this lady that rides in, she does the gold buckle business, 3 of them. A beautiful Palomino horse she calls Chico, and then she does it. Sets him in that corner. Aaron Johnson comes right here. Send him, yes. Puts her in here with a 2.3. Oh, no. A broken barrier is going to add 10 to it, make it 12 and 3 for Aaron. Still keeps her alive. She's got 8 caught. Puts her 4th in the average. Come on, folks. Tell the lady something. She's a world champion.
Well, Teton Ridge, as we bring on the batter and Smarty, Rope Smart with Smarty. It's time for the Teton Ridge victory lap, and the lady that started the go-around out. It was time for her to strike and to make that victory lap. It is Martha Angeloni, Stephenville, Texas. I am glad to see her win a go-around here in 2022. Come on, Las Vegas, make her feel proud.
Yeah. Not only winning a round, but that 1.8 becomes the fast run and puts her again in the chase in the race for the Cowgirl Hall of Fame Betty Gail Cooper Award right here as Ms. Angeloni makes her way back. And folks, you talk about great horses. That lady has got them, used them, and made them. And today joining her, Tom Glaus, the CEO of the PRCA, Jimmy Monroe, the president of WPRA. We got buckles, we got justice certificates, and we got a proud lady right there, Ms. Martha Angeloni, looking great. And joining her today, want to tell us a little bit about this great champion is, of course, Jordan Hollabaugh for the Wrangler Network.
Well, for those of you who didn't hear that, tell them what you said.
I finally get to talk to you.
I mean, it's about time. This is the Martha Angeloni that I know that comes with the heat every single time. So tell me a little bit about your horse and that calf right there.
I knew that calf was going to step to the left, and he kind of tried a little bit, so I knew that was going to be my best shot, and I was going to try it. The loop looked absolutely terrible, but it went on.
Well, I will say this, that Martha Angeloni has set the tone for Breakaway roping. You have made us all step up. You come with the heat every time. You have a huge fan base. There's big Martha heads all around here in these stands at the national finals. So tell me what it's like having your family here to support you.
It's awesome. It's nice having all my family here and having the home team. It's really nice to have them here, especially this year. So.
Well, I'm proud of you. Keep coming with the heat.
Thank you.
Well, as congratulations to Martha. And we are going to bring back down to the arena floor Jordan Hollabaugh, part of our Wrangler Network team. And our Neutrina Horse of the Year award winner is owned by Joy Williams, and she is joining with Jordan downstairs.
I am just honored to be standing here in the presence of Joy Williams. I was talking to her husband, Taylor, back there a little bit ago, and he told me that you have had this horse in your family for 3 generations. Horse of the Year this year, baby. So tell me a little bit about the breeding and the bloodline that goes in behind that horse.
You know, it goes back a lot of years, and my father-in-law is the one who used to own the stud that she's by. He's passed on now, and he owned her dam as well. So she's by Frenchman's Bullet, who's Frenchman's Guy, and then on the bottom side, she goes back to Cassidy Casanova and Chicks Bedueno. So she's got a lot of run, but we like that.
Yeah, and they told me all that, but I definitely forgot those names. I wrote them down. Definitely forgot them. So tell me, your husband talked about how you try to breed cow and a little bit of run. And the one thing I love that he said is you guys let the horses make the decision. So you're a true horseman. You're a rancher. You're a mom. You're a wife. So talk about how all that molds into the breakaway roping.
Yeah, I mean, when you raise horses and live on a ranch, it really goes hand in hand well. You can kind of see what discipline they're going to go towards, whether it's barrel racing or roping. And yeah, just usually, I mean, if you just are patient with them, it works out in the end.
Well, and I saw her rope all year long, and this horse has just gave you a ton of confidence. Where do you think she gives you confidence? Is it in the corner? Is it out in the arena? Is it all those places?
It's all those places.
She's a great horse. Congratulations, Joy Williams, Horse of the Year 2022.
Ah. Congratulations, the horsepower, so much a part of what these ladies get done, and so much a part of what makes them the great champions in breakaway roping. As right now, we're going to get our arena set, and how about it, Montana? They are here today. Folks, we call your attention to our screen. Again, it's partners that give us a way to do this and look and listen to some of the great partners we enjoy. Well, this afternoon it's Long Live Cowgirls. That's the ones we're here to celebrate. And you know, today, as we have completed 8 go-rounds, we talk about the aggregate, we talk about the average, and those of you here know and understand what that's about. But if you don't, that's totals. We're not going to make you do any averaging, but if you look, I think, TC, we've got 4 ladies that have all captured all 8 head, and Katie Williams is top of the board.
Well, that is exactly right. 4 ladies, Katie Williams, Larry D. Guy, Joey Williams, and Erin Johnson. But here's the amazing thing. There are only 3 ladies that have 7 of them caught. That's Cheyenne Guillory, Bo Peterson, and Josie Connor. So with 6 caught, there are 3 more of those ladies. It's going to go back and pay on less now. It pays 8 monies in the average. You're talking about $52,000 on the line in that average from first all the way down to 8th.
So it's going to make some differences right here with 2 rounds to go. And it's going to put, I'd say, pressure, heat. But have you noticed the lady, Larry D. Guy, has just consistently moved up? As there, we talk about those businessman runs. She's moved into 2nd place in that aggregate. She's always looking.
Yeah, but don't count Joey Williams out. That 1.9 just eased her up. She ain't scared to go at that go-around. Oh, and look, Santa Claus is in Las Vegas. He's ready to bring the presents to the house. And I can tell you, we're about to give some presents like Montana's Silversmith, a gold buckle away in just a couple of rounds. And thanks to the PRCA, the sanction body of Pro Rodeo, as we are Pro Rodeo.
Ah, we are indeed, and proud of it this afternoon as we get set to take you to round number 9.
Well, let's go back a year ago. It was a pair of runs of a 1.8. That was Cheyenne Guillory and Martha Angeloni. They are the ones that won the round just a year ago in competition. As we get an opportunity to watch that back, that Cheyenne Guillory just a year ago was a 1.8. Now let's take a look at Martha Angeloni. She was a 1.8 also in this very round. How many of y'all are ready for round number 9 of competition here?
Ah, if you're not, get ready. We get them set with Samantha Fulton. All right, starts this the right way, a 2. Samantha, I wasn't going to tell them. It's going to be a 2 flat, but a broken barrier makes it a 12. And again, you're going to see added heat and pressure to these ladies on that barrier.
Let's go to Katie Williams. Is the lady getting ready to go? It's time to put some runs together. Here's the lady that is still in that average.
All right, as Katie slides in, Belgrade, Montana is where she makes one of her homes. So these days she lives in Weatherford, Texas, goes to college there. Montana circuit finalist, won the average there. Scandal, that great horse. And that to a 3-5. Get us one caught right here in round number 8.
So she's going to be the first to have 9 down. She's 27-9. How many of you are ready to see J.J. Hampton make a victory lap here in Las Vegas? I know I am. I'm ready to see it happen. The cowgirl from Stephenville, Texas, 17-time world champion, 1 national title to go along with it. It's time to see her strike. It's in the wheelhouse. 2.2 on the run. Come on, where's my J.J. Hampton fans?
Yeah.
Kaysen, hold your sign up. You're proud of mama here.
You knew she was going to do it. All right. Mo Peterson, the lady from Council Grove, Kansas, makes her way in. Family ranches, feedlot business, sets them in. This. It's a former Kansas high school breakaway champ and all around college rodeos at Panhandle State. She won big wins like Caldwell, Idaho. Sets it a 3.6 for Bo. And let me tell you what, she did a great job as that calf hesitated. She held that horse off the barrier. Pretty amazing job to get that done. Puts her third here in the goal round, and it puts Bo second in the average, and she's got 8 gathered.
So a former softball player for Louisiana College. Anybody here from Louisiana? Cheyenne Guillory gets ready to back in the box. She's got 7 down on the books. San Juan Capistrano, California, Rapid City, South Dakota, a couple places that she made the wins. Originally from Louisiana, second-generation roper. She has had so many great accomplishments. Played softball in college. When she broke back out, she had a goal of being at the top, and she achieved that along with, as Mike said, achieved that goal of graduating college. Yes. Oh, yeah, little Cajun, 2.4 on the run. She is cooking it up right. How about a 20.8 on 8 head? She is number 2 in that average.
All right, the gray horse slides in. That means one thing. Team Ricky makes her way to the box right here. Ricky and Guesser, Spearfish, South Dakota. Slides them in. The horse is copper. Made a horse change earlier today. The lady that won round 5 yesterday says, done, Ricky. Got a 2.9. 2.9 for Ricky. Well, and that puts Ricky right now in 8th position in that average. And yep, it pays 8. So another shot or 2 to move it up.
Let's go the cowgirl that's got a master's in administration of business. Joey Williams of Bollberg, Montana. Come on, clap your hands, the beat of the music for this cowgirl. Let's watch her. That horse of the year, Neutrino horse of the year, that she's aboard, baby. .9 in round number 7. She's alive in that average. She's got 8 of them down already. And we are going to be a no time here. Watch it back as there is a front leg in that loop. Don't let her down, folks. Don't let her down. Watch as that curl comes around. And it is going to be a no time here.
All right. Ready to see this lady strike right here. Jordy Edens. Jordy from Gatesville, Texas, slides in. Watched her win $50,000 when she was but 16 years old. She has never looked back from being a champion. College rodeos at Texas A&M Commerce. Come on. Going to be a no time right there for Jordy. Come on, folks. First time qualifier right here. One of the great ones that we enjoy. Play her off a little bit. It's Vegas. We came to win.
Shelby Beaujolais, the cowgirl, come in here today with over $16,000 won. She gained a little on that in round number 7. There's a lady that, well, she can do it all. She's an all-around hand. Her third appearance here at the Breakaway National Finals. 2-time champion at Salinas. And this one is going to slip away from us.
All right, as we move to the lady from Carmine, Texas. Ready to see her right here make that winner's circle. Taylor Hanchey. Taylor making her second appearance here to the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway roping. She was 2-2 in the previous round, beginning to get it all together. Rides great horses, takes a shot, what do we say? About a 2.1. Where does that put her? It puts her number 1 in the go-around. Way to go, Taylor.
I've been waiting to see that cowgirl smile, and there's one on her face now as she goes to the lead in the go-around. I knew she would strike. Taylor Munsell, here's the lady that struck. Her Holland partner, Samantha Fulton, they rodeoed all year long. They had a good time doing it, too. College National Finals Breakaway champion in 2019. The story of that horse monster that she paid $200 for. Boy, she drew Seabiscuit here today. 3.7 on the run. That's going to give her a total of a 17 and 7 on 7 head.
Well, here comes the lady. You know, we've talked about her, all of her accolades, all the things she does, but one of the things this lady does, she's a horsewoman. She's one of the greatest horse trainers ever, and if you don't believe that, that's Trevor Brazil. This is the lady that has helped him make a host of those great horses he's owned. Lady Guy slides it in. LD, she's moved into second in the average as we started this go-around. Abilene, Texas. Her dad started her off early. She won a host of HARA titles and has never looked back. 9 gold buckles for this lady. 2 of those from the breakaway division. Now, says do it. LD, she is honed in today, a 2.9. And as we do that, that keeps her in second position in that average right here, as she is 36 and 7 with 9 head gathered.
She is solid as a rock, as always. When they interviewed this cowgirl, they said her favorite meal was steak and potatoes. She could win the go-around here and go to Michael's. What better place to do it here than the South Point? Aaron Johnson, Fowler, Colorado, is another lady that is in that average. Wow, she sends a long loop out and makes it work. 3 flat on the run. That's going to give her a total of a 43 and 4 on 9 head. She's third in the average, 6th in the go round.
She is indeed, and has those 9 captured. Folks, the lady getting set to go. All right, where are you, Team Angeloni over here? Here is your lady. Originally Virginia, now Texas is her home. The number 1 back number is what she wears. And right here gets Jesse James in the corner. Cox the Hammer comes here, number 1. How about this? 2.1. Boy, she has been on a run here this morning. The 2-1 puts her number 1 or splitting number 1 in the round right here as we get down to one final gunner to round 9.
One lady left to go as you see the split right now. Taylor Hanchey marks the Angeloni with one cowgirl that can have anything to say about it. Is Josie Connor from Iowa, Louisiana. Cumberland, Maine is where she won the big check. 1.9, but bad news, plus 10 with a broken barrier for Josie. She's going to be a total of a 48-9 on 8 head, and that means we are going to have a double victory lap here with Teton Ridge as we bring on the banner of Teton Ridge as they sponsor our victory lap. And Resistol, the best all around. We live it every day with Resistol.
And as we do it, they're going to pick up 2 happy ladies right on our end. As we do it, the 2.1, well, one belongs, of course, to this lady, Taylor Hanchey, as she moves the winner circle. Joining her, Martha Angeloni, back to back. Coming around, and ladies and gentlemen, what a round. It gets tougher for these ladies as round 9. What a hand for that pair right there. Taylor Hanchey, Martha Angeloni. And that, both of these ladies, Martha, of course, her 3rd time here. Taylor, her 2nd appearance. And this, waiting patiently to the far end for our 2 winners right here. And joining them with a Justin Boot certificate, a gold buckle. Mr. Tom Glaus, the CEO of the PRCA. Jimmy Monroe, there, the WPRA. Taylor, Martha, we get everybody set. We get the photo made. Thanks again. Dan Lewowski is our official photographer. And our official interviewer moves in. Miss Jordan Hollabaugh right here to talk to a pair of her friends on the Wrangler Network.
I'm in good company right here with these 2. So I want to start with you. It kind of lit a fire under you, and I know what that's like being behind the scenes, what that does. So talk a little bit about your horse change today. I know horsepower is really big.
It is. I don't know if if Catman did anything wrong yesterday, but I just figured I needed a change of pace, and it's been working.
Well, one thing you might not know about Taylor is she literally loves to win, and that's her brand, so we'll stick with that. But, Martha, you've got some really good helpers back there. Your sister's back there, Tanner's back there helping you. So what does that do to bring confidence and reassurance to you today?
It makes my job a lot easier. I just have to worry about roping and not everything else. And if you know me, everything else is very chaotic.
Well, I know that she showed up without any back pins for her number, so I had to help her with that yesterday. But
yeah, and I was late to everything, but whatever.
You're always late. Congratulations, round number 9, Martha Angelo and Taylor Hanchey.
Thanks.
Well, thanks to Jordan and Wrangler Network, and thanks to Taylor Hanchey and Martha Angeloni with the fast time runs here in round number 9 of competition. And you know, we talk about winning a title here in Las Vegas, but being the Resistol Rookie of the Year, you only have one chance of that. And the lady, Josie Connor, did that this year as we take a look at the story of the rookie.
She is indeed a wonder kid. I've watched her grow up, and I tell you what, she's an amazing young lady who has a great future ahead of her. That rookie buckle she's truly got to be proud of.
Well, it is said the Resist All Rookies of the Year are one of the most successful contestants that you watch each and every year at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. That young cowgirl has been competing with these world champions since she was about 8 years old. We watched her and always rides great horses. She's a superstar. I'm glad to see her win that title. It was a long road to Las Vegas, but she is the very first breakaway rookie to qualify to the national finals of breakaway.
Oh, she is indeed, and that she's proud of, and I know her dad, Jade, and the entire family are embracing what that young lady has accomplished. But you know, the road to Las Vegas is indeed long. The road is tough. We have talked about these ladies today and what they've earned and what they've won and how they got here. But you know, every one of them have their own story inside. What it's about from a family life to, at the same time, combining that to rodeo, combining that to an opportunity to be here. It's not an easy ride. It's not an easy road. Right now, we talk about a lady that truly has exemplified all the above and put gold buckles to go with it, Erin Johnson. And let's look and listen to what it's about to make the ride to Vegas. And she's more than that. She's a great lady. She's a wife. She's a mom. And as you see, she's a 3-time world champion. It's not easy getting here. It's not easy 10 rounds making it work.
Well, you know, the amazing thing about that is to get to watch these ladies. They are superstars at rodeos across the country. As you look back in time, it was just a few years ago, there was only less than 50 rodeos that had breakaway rope. And this year, over 370 rodeos had breakaway roping at it. That's due to the great rodeo committees. How about a round of applause to all of our rodeo committees that are out there that put breakaway roping at the forefront where it truly deserves to be.
And it helped these ladies make a run at more than $2 million this past year. So thank you. The rodeo committee is truly the backbone of our industry right here. Folks, and speaking of backbone of our industry, the people that helped make this happen, without them, we could not do it. Thank goodness here, we have some of the greatest in the world. We talk about partners and sponsors. Look and listen right now, some of the people who bring you the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway Roping.
Well, folks, as we get down to round number 10 of competition, it is time to find out who's going to win the gold buckle, who's going to win the average title. Let's talk about there are 3 ladies that have 9 of them down. There are 4 of them that have 8 of them down, and 1 cowgirl that has 7. That's the top 8 spots right now in the average.
And when we talk about the average, remember it does pay 8 spots. So 1 go-around to go. A lot of changing, a lot of shaking that can happen with this 10th round.
Well, it's time. I got to ask you, Las Vegas, are you ready for the 10th round of competition? It is brought to you by Wrangler Jeans and Shirts. Long live Cowboys and long live Cowgirls.
Indeed it is, as we get set. Folks, we started yesterday. The idea, more than $250,000 up for grabs. 15 ladies, the opportunity right here to chase and win that coveted gold buckle that we started out talking about here this afternoon. We come down to round 10. And round 10, as we do it, we'll rope them in their standings position as we go, and the first lady to go. We've talked about her here today. Proudly, we should. She's earned it. Your Resist All Rookie of the Year, Ms. Josie Connor. She has gathered 8 head. So slides them in. This rides a great horse, Dutch. Now, qualified almost the last day of the season in Cumberland, Maryland, to be here. Have a shot. How about a 2.8 to get us underway right here to round number 10.
So she's going to be a total of a 51-7, and she is now going to lead the aggregate or average. Let's go now to Katie Williams. Remember, we're running these now by the new calculated world standings. Katie Williams is a cowgirl that has caught all 9 in competition. She's 27-9. The champion in Deadwood, South Dakota. Drop It Like It's Hot, or the horse she calls Scandal, is the horse that she's aboard. She could be the first to catch all 10. She is. She is. How about a 4 flat on the run? Rope fast, llama. That's what the sign says. You bet. How about a total of a 31-9, and the first to catch all 10.
Is indeed, makes it work. Nice shot. All right, not to think about the average, but to think about the lady that's mad to the bone. J.J. Hampton slides in position. J.J. was 2-2, round 8. You were waiting on her to make it work. Now, J.J. slides to make it work. She has 5 caught out here. How about a quick shot? She matches that 2.2. Puts her momentarily where she wants to be. Number 1 in the go-around right here for JJ.
Well, that's the lady that won the go-around just a year ago. Round 10 was hers, and right now she's in the lead again. Bo Peterson, going to be the cowgirl, Council Grove, Kansas. Her very first trip here to Las Vegas, the Breakaway National Finals. She won 2nd in Puyallup this last year. Hey, it works.
Whoa.
You're in Las Vegas. Take it. How about a 3 flat on the run? That is going to give her a total of a 36-3 on 9 head. She is 2nd in the average. 2nd in the average pays $11,000.
And a great catch right there on a calf that had a little duck to him, and that lady stayed with him. All right, as we do it to Samantha Fulton. Get set to roll right here, Samantha. Checks them in, Miller, South Dakota. First time qualifier here. Sends in, yeah. A 3.8 for Samantha. That, we'll put her, with 6 head caught. Moves her down to the 10th position in that average, just out of position, but she's got her number 4 in the go-around, which is money.
Well, I love when fans get behind a lady, and she's got the Team Ricky shirts in the yellow group up here above us. They have been cheering her on for all 10 rounds of competition. Ricky and Gusser, Spearfish, South Dakota. It's the Wrangler round. She's trying to be faster than a 2.2. She's got everybody on the edge of their seats. Looky here. 2.3 on the run for the lady. That is going to give her a total of an 18-4 on 7 head.
And puts her 8th in that average total right now, which would be money. All right, from Ricky, let's go to Taylor Hanchy. As we do it, Carmine, Texas is where she calls home. And Taylor, well, she just gathered the previous round. That number 1 spot said, do it. Going to be a no time right here for Taylor. It slips across. You know what, folks? That lady has made her 2nd appearance here. She's a former Resist All Rookie of the Year in Pro Rodeo. Pay that lady off right here, Taylor. Great job as always.
Okay, Jordy Edens is the story. Puyallup is where she secured the deal. I'd like to see her secure a go around here. Gatesville, Texas lady that I've watched grow up with a rope in her hand. She's almost just the same as Josie Connor. She's been competing with the top of the world for many, many years. Now she moves to the pro ranks. Professional rodeo at its finest. Well, that rope gonna drop down, gonna be a no time. Folks, how about giving that lady, it's her first trip here to the Wrangler National Finals of Breakaway. You will see her again, I can guarantee that.
Oh, I can promise you that. All right, from Jordy Edens. Well, let's go down. Let's go to Cheyenne Guillory right here. Cheyenne, Kingston, Oklahoma, by way of Louisiana. Sets them in. She comes here with 8 head gathered. Said, do it. Quick shot. How about a 2.1? And a broken barrier is going to go with it. It is going to put, well, a 12-1. Come on, yeah, you can do that. Pay the lady off. She charged that barrier a little bit. She knew what she had to do.
Hey, but she's second the average with a 32-9 on 9 head. So she's in the number 2 position. Okay, where's the fans of Joey Williams? Volberg, Montana lady. She won Dickinson, North Dakota, the Ogden Pioneer days. Look at, oh no, 1.9, but a speeding ticket. Hey, that's okay, folks. She's 11-9, but she's going to be a total of a 50-5 on 9 head. Right now, she's 4th in the average. And she's got amazing fans. One more time, how about it for Joey Williams?
Oh, yeah. Talk about fans, a little fan power. Here's the lady, Lady Guy. LD has done exactly what she does, and that is rope solid, rope steady. And right here, she comes to the party with 9 captured. So, LD, this lady, a career of more than $600,000 doing this, swinging that rope. 9 world championships, 2 of those belonging to the Breakaway. Horse trainer, cowgirl, and sits. Ready to make it work. Can be the second lady with all 10 caught. And Larry D knows exactly what that's about and what that average is about. That average pays more than $13,000. Larry, they call her boss lady for a reason. This. She dreamed of the ladies not being a sideshow, but being the heart of the rodeo, and they truly are. LD. How about a 3.4? And that puts that lady 10 for 10 right here. There's always Larry D fans in the house. Puts her 40-1 on 10 head and into second place in the average.
Okay. Shelby Beaujolais coming into this round has won just under $20,000. Stephenville, Texas lady. Can she add another go-around win to it? Put the pressure on her. The cooker's hot, and that's how she likes it. Let's light the fire. Oh no, we got a broken barrier, 3.6. But what a business move as she just lets it lay in there and makes it work. 13-6 for Shelby. Folks, how about that amazing cowgirl and the amount of money that she has won here in Las Vegas?
Wow. What a year she's had, and what a one she always comes back. All right, folks, the lady to go, Erin Johnson. Fowler, Colorado, that beautiful yellow horse, Chico, slides in to get set, and she has 9 caught. She wants to make it 10. And Erin, in behind that barrier, the 3-time world champion. Came here, second in the world when we started. Oh, gonna be a no time. Folks, what an amazing lady. What a run she has had. She is right now number 5 in the average. That is money. How about it for the lady from Colorado right here? Erin Johnson, what a year, what a week.
The cowgirl that come in the number 4 position in the world has worked her way up now to the number 2 spot in the world standings. Taylor Munsell, Alva, Oklahoma, has had a storybook year. Second appearance to the Breakaway National Finals. T. Muns has got 7 runs under her belt. Hey, it works out here. 2.2 on the run, 2 and 2. That is going to get her the spot as the number 8 position in the average at a 19-9 on 8 head, but she is splitting the go-around with J.J. Hampton.
Yes, she is. All right, folks, it comes down to this. The lady that started the week with that number 1 back number, Martha Angeloni, backs to the corner. She has that gold buckle in sight. Martha sets them up again. Great horses. It's what helped make her from wins like San Antonio to right here to 2.4 to round out 10 head. Martha moves her 10th in the average, but gives her right here 4th in the go-around. Folks, round 10, it has been exactly a storybook finish to all of what we've done all week.
Well, it was a year ago that J.J. Hampton won the go-around as we bring on the banner of Teton Ridge and Cactus Ropes here. We have waited on this day, and we have a pair of winners as we welcome the wild child, the new and the old together. Are you ready? Let's do it, girls. Let's make it feel like the 10th round champions. J.J. Hampton and T. Muns, Taylor Munsell.
What a pair. JJ's got a little something for the crowd. Folks, Beautiful ladies, great champions here today. Taylor Munsell, what a week she has had. And of course,
You know, the fun thing was
Yeah.
the lady that wanted to
that
won.
lady.
That was Larry D. Guy that wanted a T-shirt from J.J. Hampton.
Right. She got her a T-shirt collection.
Man, oh man, what an exciting 10th round of competition. And we are going to bring out the CEO of the PRCA, Tom Glaus, along with the president of the WPRA, Jimmy Monroe. They are going to present a pair of Montana Silversmith. That's what this lady's been looking for. How about a round of applause to these two cowgirls? J.J. Hampton along with Taylor Munsell going to be go-round number 10 winners with a 2.2. And now we're going to get to visit with these ladies, and I know it's going to be a good time joining us with Jordan Hollabaugh, the winners of round 10.
Well, congratulations. I'm going to start with you. Round 10, it's just your round. You're the only person I think I've ever seen throw T-shirts on their victory lap. So you're all about it. You're a fan favorite. Talk about what this 10th go-round means to you.
Well, I don't, there's no words. This is the third year in a row I've won the 10th round, and I'm just kind of now getting tapped off. And I don't know, I never give up. And I was back there, you know, I tell everybody, be yourself, be you. And I finally turned around with JJ, and it pays off. So y'all be true to yourself. It's always worth it, and I just love my people that support me, and I have a lot of fans that always text me, and y'all have no idea how much that means to me. I love all y'all. I love the support y'all give me, and I just love rodeo.
And I can say that is 110%. She loves rodeo. You're going to need a wheelbarrow to carry all your buckles home. So we did a little bit of a power-up with Trey Johnson Ministries earlier, and I see you have in your back pocket, he gave us a handout. So talk about what it was like being committed through these 10 rounds of the NFR and getting this 10th go-round win again.
It was super special. I tried last year. I kind of fought my head on my game plan and what I was going to do and changing. And this year I had a set game plan. I stayed off him as much as I could. I think I rode him a 1 jackpot in the last 2 months and practiced on him 3 times, including running the Kevs through here. I knew he was going to be rock solid, so I didn't fight my head on it. And I got here and I stayed hooked on my game plan of going at him, and it paid off.
Well, you rope sharp and you went at him fast and fierce all week. Good job. Taylor Munsell, J.J. Hampton, your 10th go-round winners.
Oh, man, congratulations, ladies. As we are going to kill the lights, we're going to go to the big screen, and we're going to take you back round by round, starting back at round number 6 of competition here. It was Taylor Munsell with a 2.1. She got the big check there.
And as we look to round number 7, Joey Williams slides in, puts the 1.9 run on him right here.
Boy, what a run that was there. And then it was Martha Angeloni with a 1.8. She won the go-round number 8 of competition.
And when we went to round number 8, well, it was a pair of champions that put it there. Taylor Hanshe with a 2.1, joined by Martha Angeloni. As you watch the pair, 2.1, they split the round, they gathered the buckles.
Well, and then we go to round number 10 that we just watched. J.J. Hampton, she won last year. She does it again. She is truly bad to the bone. There's the excitement of a 2.2. She shared that win with Taylor Munsell here with a 2.2. That was the 5 rounds of competition that we watched here this afternoon.
And what a 5 rounds it was. Amazing horses, amazing ladies to handle them. You know what? We had the chair to the best of the best. How about paying them all off right here this afternoon? What a job. 5 rounds of great breakaway roping.
Well, you know, we brag on a lot of different things, but while they tabulate all the scores and get the final results to us, how about the ladies that take care of the time? And Nancy Dornkamp, along with Allison Campbell, those ladies did a mighty, mighty fine job and selected here to the Breakaway National Finals.
They did indeed, and the lady all the way up top that has done so much to filter our information to us from the very start. And that, of course, Miss Eva Chadwick, our secretary here for the Breakaway.
Well, and thanks to our outman and arena cowboy, Quinn Campbell, for taking care of everything down on the arena floor. Our official photographer, Dan Lewowski, a big thanks to him for taking all the pictures, the memories that'll last a lifetime.
A crew of thousands that make it all happen right here.
Well, and the man that makes us sound good and plays the amazing music, Brad Narducci, on his second trip here to the National Finals of Breakaway. He's been mixing and mastering it all here this afternoon.
We call him Slim. Nice job. Way to go, Brad, as always. Folks, we're going to get our information here this afternoon. We'll know who our top 5 are. They're all going to receive this year something new and something special. Saddles for each and every one. And then, of course, the ultimate to our 2 winners for our average and our world champion.
Well, we brag on the National Cowgirl Hall of Fame Museum and the Betty Gail Cooper Award. In the past, it's just been off of the first round of competition, but this year they spread it out over the 10 rounds. The fastest run out of the entire 10 rounds not only wins a beautiful bracelet, but a $1,000 bonus to go along with it. And today, we witnessed that very run. That was a 1.8 of Martha Angeloni did that, and she is joined right down in front with Jordan Hollabaugh is going to be joining us down there, and some of the folks from the National Cowgirl Hall of Fame. What a great place to visit in Fort Worth, Texas.
We get the photo for posterity, and Jordan is there.
Okay, so this is one of the most prestigious awards they have in the rodeo industry, the Betty Gail Cooper Award, and I am so glad that you get to add this to your all your buckles. You have a beautiful bracelet here. You get a $1,000 award. You are 1/8. The Martha Angeloni we know is out there that we were waiting to see. So tell me a little bit about just all this year. You've had a great year. What's it like adding this to your collection?
This is awesome. The horse I rode at the finals, I really wasn't planning on riding him. I was going to ride my other horse, and I can't be more proud of my horse Jesse right here. And to win the fast time on him too, that makes it even more special.
Well, and this award is special because in 1987, Betty Gail was awarded in the National Hall of Fame, Cowgirl Association. I'm a little tongue-tied now. So the Cowgirl Hall of Fame has been recognizing breakaway roping for 35 years. She was a team roper. She was a breakaway roper. She was more of a tie-down roper. Raymond told me that her brothers couldn't even carry a rope can, basically. So you embody all of those things. You are a team roper.
Maybe not the dismounts and the tie-down.
Yeah, the tie-down's a little rough. I mean, we shouldn't go there. But you were all those things. You're a true cowgirl now, and that's what Betty Gail was. So what is it like being a cowgirl, waking up and being a cowgirl every day?
It's awesome. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Well, mic drop, no. I think it's great. And you know, one of the things that you embody is you were a cowgirl. You've always dreamed of being a cowgirl, and now you're here on the front of the stage. You're living it up. You're soaking it in. 1/8, fastest time. What's the fastest time you've ever been?
1/4.
At?
Northside.
She's the Northside queen, y'all. That's the house that built Martha, I will say. So how did you learn? How did you learn so fast consistently?
I came out here and got my butt kicked by all y'all long enough, and I got tired of it.
Well, I mean, you're taking it out on us now. I mean.
Well, I had to give y'all a little bit.
Well, I think that's great. And you're one of the most consistent ropers on a fast level all the time. So talk about your horses. How do you get your horses to run in that position at all times to give you that throw?
Well, I have 4 different ones for a reason. I got 2 I just jackpot on because they'll definitely get a little tight, and then I got my 2 better ones, and Jesse's one of my better ones, and he definitely showed out right here. So.
Well, and Jesse was one that you started out this year with the $60,000 win at the WCRA, and then you were able to carry that over into this year. You're a world's champion. I can't wait to give you that buckle. But congratulations, Betty Gail Cooper. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jordan.
Well, great job for the fast time here this afternoon. And ladies and gentlemen, now with 10 rounds of roping behind us, we've got some of what we're talking about. We talk about the average winner, a coveted title in any event, but especially this one, where you're roping 10 rounds against the very best in the world. A lady this year that will leave here as our average champion for the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway Roping presented by Teton Ridge, none other than Katie Williams with a time of 31.9 on 10 head, $13,866, plus the saddle, the buckle, the congratulations from the CEO, Tom Glaus, Jimmy Monroe with the WPRA, and a very happy and excited lady, Katie Williams.
Boy, that is exciting title. Only 2 ladies caught all 10, and this lady being one of them here. She is joined with Jordan Hollabaugh and our champion of the average.
I was just telling Katie, now she has a buckle to give honor. Her little daughter has been asking her all the last 2 days why she hasn't won a buckle for her. So now you can give this buckle to honor.
Yeah, for sure. She's been waiting for me to win something. So I was pretty slow, but I was glad to finish the job. So.
Well, I think you did your job great. Average winner. It's the most prestigious buckle to catch 10 calves, and especially with what we do. You know, Breakaway is so fast and fierce, and anymore, the consistency level is really hard to be fast, fierce, and then catch 10 in a row. So was that your game plan coming into the finals, or what were your thoughts on that?
It was a little bit, you know, we all knew Martha was going to, you know, win it. So the next best was going for the average. So I was a little more backed off than I kind of wanted to be, but it all worked out. So.
Well, and I think you roped so smart. You know, you used the calves that you had that were good, and then the calves that weren't, you went and you roped them. I thought you used your rope great. You roped the neck all week. You rode your horse great. Something you talked to me a little bit about is your horsemanship, and you and your husband are working on that. So talk to me a little bit about what he was saying in the back over here.
Well, my mare is only 7 years old, and this was a big test for her. She's never had to run this many calves with this much pressure before. So we had a few issues kind of, you know, here and there, scoring and stuff, but she did her job. She gave me a chance on every calf. I always need to work on my horsemanship, but I'm just thankful that this worked out. So.
Well, I think you roped great. And one thing I want to say, too, is you're not just a breakaway roper. You're a team roper. You've qualified this year for the Montana Circuit Finals with your husband, Landon. So is it hard being a breakaway roper and then converting over the team roper side?
I struggle more when I head a lot and then go work on my breakaway. It doesn't really affect me vice versa, but I love both of them. I'm really blessed because it's what I get to do for a living now. So it's just fun. We get to do it all as a family.
Well, I love that you get to wake up and be a cowgirl for a living. Congratulations, Katie Williams, your average champion.
Great job. Katie Williams, consistent roping right here. And ladies and gentlemen, right now, the opportunity for us to meet the top 5 that have earned their way here to the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway.
Well, let's go to the number 5 position in the year-end standings. It is the cowgirl that has been a reserve champ, but a whole lot of money won here in Las Vegas at a tune of over $19,000. She won the number 5 position by only $21 behind the number 6. That is going to be Shelby Beaujolais, $83,807, and 5th in the year-end standings.
And of course, the lady who will join her in the 4th position. We talked all week about her consistency, her ability to do exactly that, chase the average. It's none other than Larry Diga with $88,584. LD, great job.
Well, it was just less than $200 split between Larry D and the next cowgirl, with the total one of $88,719. It is Aaron Johnson of Fowler, Colorado.
And with not more than $2,000 separating 3rd to 2nd position, ladies and gentlemen, the reserve champ of the world, as we welcome Taylor Munsell.
4 amazing ladies in this year's saddles were added to the lineup for those cowgirls as a big thanks to those donors that sponsored that very spot. But there is one spot that every contestant wants to be in. That is winning a title. They travel all year long over 370 rodeos in order to be in the #1 spot with the most coveted item in the world, and that is a gold buckle. And this year, a brand new person to add to the circle of gold.
Oh, it is indeed, and a record when we talk about the money earned in doing it. This year, with $130,300 plus, we welcome the champ of the world, Martha Angeloni. What a year from San Antonio on. She has not looked back. Jimmy Gibbs joins her, proudly the president of WPRA, Tom Glaus, with that gold buckle. This, a coveted moment. How about you, Team Angeloni? Are you here?
Well, it is a journey and a dream. And joining us, Jordan Hollabaugh with our brand new world champion.
I am honored to say I'm just honored to call you Martha Angeloni, the 2022 NFR Breakaway World Champion. Don't look at me.
You're going to have to talk first.
Okay, so I just want to say I've known Martha and watched Martha since she came to Texas. And she comes from very humble beginnings. And how much money did you have when you came over here?
Nothing.
Nothing. So anybody can be a breakaway roper because you have started from the ground up and you are a world's champion.
Yes, ma'am. I'm standing here today.
And you've worked for it all year long. You've battled it out. You've rode some great horses. You've won some amazing titles. What's it like to stand here and look at this gold buckle and know it's going to have your name on it?
It's an awesome feeling, and I know that sorrel that's sitting at home is the reason I have it.
So let's talk a little bit about Legend. So Legend was an amazing horse for you all year long, and he had a little bit of a hiccup after Rapid City, and you didn't get to bring him here, but he got you here. So tell me what he means to you.
Everything. I mean, I don't usually like to cry that much, but I cry a lot about that horse. So.
Well, and that horse has so much horsepower in all areas. He can score long score, short score, and then he closes a gap and just drags his butt. So where did you get that horse from?
Some guy named Tanner Green. I don't really know.
We don't like to mention him much. So at what point in your heart and what age were you and you thought, I have a dream to be a professional breakaway roper and I want to be a world's champion?
The first time that it got put in the pro rodeos, I mean, we always wanted to be the amateur rodeo champs, but we never thought that we'd get past that. In the year that they put it in the pro rodeos, first year they had it at the finals when I won it, and I won reserve. That's the year that I set out to be standing right here, and I finally did it.
You did it. You did it, cowgirl. And you've been committed throughout. And I just want to say, if you were going to give advice to a young girl who's watching this today to get to where you are holding this gold buckle, world's champion, what do you tell her?
That it doesn't matter where you're from. You can be from anywhere. Just never give up, even when times get tough, because I've been at all those times, and if I would have gave up, I wouldn't be standing right here.
Well, I've watched it happen. Congratulations, Martha Angeloni, 2022 World Champion Breakaway Rope.
Well, Las Vegas, standing before you is a brand new world champion, Martha Angeloni, all the way from Virginia to a world title. That is the stories of being professional rodeo.
It is indeed. That lady, 130,000 plus. What a roping, what a breakaway this year. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have enjoyed the afternoon with us. It has been an amazing run. How about a final hand for all of our champions right here today?
Well, it is beautiful South Point Casino and Hotel, the home of the Wrangler National Finals of Breakaway Roping, and presented by Teton Ridge. It has been a great day. Myself, TC Long, Mike Mathis, and we are Pro Rodeo.